Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready on 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Moustakas has it, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Batting third.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eduardo Nunez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting 7, catcher.
Stepping up now, Andrew Valenzuela. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Center fielder.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting fifth.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Hope for one. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds. So coming to the plate, Chris Young. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. High pop-up. Merrifield is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. Martinez takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Lifetime versus David Price. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 8.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Second baseman.
Price sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Whit Merrifield is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bogaerts.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Mookie Betts started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Soler is there. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Paulo Orlando is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And his total for the year puts him 4th on the Royals ball club. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
First baseman number 44.
Victor Martinez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. Hit hard towards center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Eduardo Nunez.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover him off.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first is Escobar, one away. Ready for another chance. Andrew Valenzuela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Up next for the Red.
Digging in, Chris Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here's the 1-1 now to Young. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Line toward right center. And Young is aboard. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Brock Holt now. In the air out to left. Gordon is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Ready
Left
for
fielder,
another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
One's the count.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
I got the count.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the... Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Left fielder.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Chesler Cuthbert comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Young has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. KC down. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Xander Bogaerts.
Shot back up the middle. Soler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far. Softly hit toward the hole. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Escobar bare hands it.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in and looking for more. Eduardo Nunez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And that's in there, base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is Striding in once again, James McCann. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Paulo Orlando is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard ground ball to 3rd. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at 3rd. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Alcides Escobar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Valenzuela. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Chris Young is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Therefore, it is Young, and he's got it for the 1st out.
Center fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it. Betts. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Chesler Cuthbert stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to center field. Young is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the...
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting, the Australian-born Peter Moylan. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded down the third baseline. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Mookie Betts. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Orlando. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Now the first pitch here from Price. James McCann comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. James McCann becomes out number 2 this inning. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Price pauses. Here it is on 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 from Price. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now Price is 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back now from Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set to begin the top of the 9th inning in this one. Brian Flynn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mitch Moreland is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Soler's after it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Chris Young waits on deck. And this will be fouled away. Here it is on 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready once again. Chris Young is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Rajay Davis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and 17 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Here's Brock Holt now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular. Rajay Davis Will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alcides Escobar is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Victor Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Nunez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Jorge Soler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Boston get their 30th win on the road so far this season. David Price earns his team-leading 11th win. Ian Kennedy takes the loss despite allowing only 1